champions and captain of DBMSC Steel, Rohan Nayak here, and we also have the captain of Red Knights, Saad Aslam. Before I come to you, Dada, I'm going to have one quick word with Saad. Saad, what is the team combination for your final team right now?
We're playing the same playing eight. We're having the same eight.
So that means Sohail Qazi is outside and Farhan obviously is not available.
Yes, exactly. It's a very tough call to keep Kazi outside, keeping the fielding standard that he's got. But unfortunately, we've got better departments also to cover. So yeah, we're playing with the same eight.
I wish you all the best for the finals. I'm going to talk to Rohan Dada now here. Rohan Dada, the team has been unbeaten in this league, and coming from the victory of the last league, it's been a great run for your team. What are we going to see here today? What brand of cricket are we going to see today?
I think we don't change anything. I mean, we keep doing what we do. I mean, we consider ourselves as proper professionals of Indo cricket. I mean, we come from different walks of life, but when we come here in the court, we are one team. So we're going ahead with the same strategy, not changing the winning combination that won us the qualifiers won. We will be playing the same team for the finals. So hopefully it goes in our favor.
All right, wish you all the best. So that's one question less for me for the combination. I'm going to do the toss now. This is heads, obviously, and the tails. Who's going to do the call? All right, so it's DBMSC Steel going to be making the call. Heads is the call. And we have to wait for this. Tails it is. So Red Knights has won the toss. Red Knights, what are you going to do?
We'll bowl first.
How feeling? Any particular reason?
No, we'll just try to restrict them as less as possible and then chase it down.
All right, I wish you all the best for the finals. Rohan Dada, batting first.
Yeah, I mean, we would have liked to bat first. Two new balls doesn't change anything for us. Yes. So we've got an attack that can really utilize that new ball pretty well. So if we put a decent score on board, I'm pretty sure we can defend the title.
All right, don't want to keep you guys waiting. You can do your warm-ups and wish you all the best for the finals, guys. That's it, guys.
Check, check, check. Right, welcome everyone. Right, welcome everyone. Bringing you live scenes from Insportz court number 4. This is the finale between DBMSC Steel and the Red Knights. My name is Fahad Merchant and I'm going to be entertaining you throughout the night. This is the big finale. Remember, this is being done for the Emirates Indoor. This is being done for the Emirates Indoor UAE team. Six teams had participated in this tournament, out of which the top 4 that had qualified was DBMSC Steel, Red Knights, Delhi Bulls, and the SFS. Delhi Bulls and SFS played the first eliminator, which was tied between SFS and Delhi Bulls. SFS winning on the last skin and qualifying for the second eliminator. In the first qualifier between the Red Knights and DBMSC Steel, DBMSC Steel handsomely walked into the finals, chasing a mere total and keeping Red Knights to a low total as well. They scored a huge target and Red Knights were chasing in that match. DBMSC single-handedly winning that game and booking a place in the finals. Red Knights were then put up against the SFS to play in qualifier 2. And what a game that turned out to be for Red Knights. They kept the mighty SFS at a mere total of 22 runs. And they amazed 80 plus runs to chase down that mere total of 22. Dominating performance by Red Knights, winning by 4 skins and booking themselves in this finale. And here we are tonight at the Insportz, the home of indoor cricket in the UAE. This is the finale of the Premier Division between DBMSC Steel and the Red Knights. But before we go into that, I would like to announce just earlier in the evening today, the probables were announced by Insportz, and a lot of them have made it into the list. So first of all, the Emirates Indo UAE Master Probables, the people who have been selected and shortlisted are Arun Raj, Firoz Dawood, Jude Pereira, Khalid, Krishna Karate, Meet Dalal, Nihas Kaput, Omar Khan, Pratik Jain, the swashbuckling Rohan Nayak, who is also on display tonight along with Firoz Dawood and Krishna Karate, Roshan Khan, the South African representing Safa Boys in the UAE squad, Russell Manat, Sachin Talwar, also one of the selectors along with Omar Khan, Sakim Nazir, the big daddy of Indo cricket, tons of experience behind him, probably will be captaining the side once again. Seduraj Karate, Syamu Chandrabanu, the talented Vikrant Shetty, one of my favorites, Vikrant Shetty, tons of experience behind him also. International cricket, played for the UAE as well, represented the UAE at the Masters as well in the indoors arena. Along with him, to round up the Masters probables list is the swashbuckling Z Nawaz. So those are the guys that have been shortlisted, the 18 probables, out of which 12 will be shortlisted to represent the UAE. And this is being done for the Tri-Series that is coming up. It is the England and South Africa who are going to be touring the UAE, and they will be playing a Tri-Series with the UAE here at the Insportz at the end of March. Quite a tournament that is going to be. So there will be three squads actually that will be put up. The UAE men's team, the UAE Masters team, and the UAE Colts, which will be the under 16 as well. So a lot of cricket coming our way. But back here live with the Premier Division finale. It is the DBMSC Steel versus the Red Knights. Red Knights winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. And the playing 8 is Evin Kodros, Yashita Abikun, Akhil Karkera, Saad Aslam the captain, Rais Ahmed, Z Nawaz, Zaidi and Feroz. The first up is Evin Kodros bowling round the wicket. The opening pair is Jay Joshi along with Arjun Manohar. What a pair this has turned out to be in the last 1 month. They've been consistent throughout the Premier Division. They've been consistent throughout the selection tournaments that have taken place as well. And oh, another wicket. What a dive. And that is the beauty. That is the beauty of Arjun Manohar and Jay Joshi. They dive brilliantly every time they're running, and that helps them, cover that extra ground. Early breakthrough, and this will be advantage. Red Knights picking up a wicket in the first over against the pair of Arjun and Jay Joshi is going to give them a lot of confidence. The momentum will be shifting towards the Red Knights. Red Knights are already runners-up of the last Premier Division. DBMSC had won that as well. So they are the defending champions. And we have a mirror replica over here of the last finale that took place between Red Knights and DBMSC Steel. It's DBMSC Steel and Red Knights again playing a final here at the Premier Division, 2 of the most dominating teams currently in the indoor arena. The score is 0 and the DRS has been called, not out given by the umpire. Not out given, and it's given out, so the decision has been overturned over here. And first breakthrough for the Red Knights. And what a way to start the finale. -5 for DBMSC Steel. You don't see that usually. It's a very sound pair of Jay Joshi and Arjun Manohar. But good pass there from Akhil Karkera. And what a wicket. Run out. Even Kodros round the wicket. Ooh, good ball there. Good ball on the leg stump. So keeping things tight. Evan is trying to target the legs of Arjun Manohar and keeping things tight down the leg side. Good ball called there by the umpire. Evan. Another, and that is the beauty. What a beautiful tap. Saad tried to save that, but it was just played beautifully and it deserved a 2. So a good down up on the leg side for 2. Another good down up and very well dived there by Arjun Manohar. As scores moved on to -1. Last ball for Evan Kodros. Short ball. Well bowled, Evan. What a good over this has been for Red Knights. Cracker of a start. Cracker of a start over here for the Red Knights. -1 currently. And now we are in over number 2 and it's going to be Rais Ahmed. And what a tournament he's had. And I'm going to announce his name later on when I call on the probables for the men's squad as well. And what a breakthrough for this man has been. He's come back really strongly in indoor cricket. He's worked on his skills. He's worked on his bowling. He's been tapping well. And this is one of the reasons why Red Knights have been doing well, because the players are working on their weaknesses and coming in and putting up strong performances. Right arm over the wicket. Good ball. Keeps it full. Swings it away. And straight to Akhil. And you should not be running when you play the shot towards Akhil, because 9 out of 10 times he's going to take the non-striker stump down. Good ball there. Another good call there. Well done, Yashita. The left-hander who was on the third line. Charged in, saved a single as well. So finally the score is back into 0. They are out from the negatives. It's Rais Ahmed. What a good ball again. Arjun Manohar pushing at it. Not able to play that as a down up. It was pushed into the covers region straight to Saad. Good calling between these two and hence no damage done. Rais with his 4th delivery. What a good ball again, but how well has Arjun played that down up on the leg side for 2 runs. The score has moved on to 2 and Arjun is gaining confidence. Early setback in the form of a run out produced by Akhil Karkera, but what a comeback from Jay Joshi and Arjun Manohar in over number 2. Bad ball there, shot there, but Jay not in control of that down up. Went straight to Yashita. No damage done, just a single taken. Scores moved on to 3. Live scenes brought to you by AS Live. Here from the Insportz court number 4, the home of indoor cricket in the UAE. It's the finale between DBMSC Steel and Red Knights. Red Knights winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. We are already done with 2 overs. The score has moved on to 3. It's Jay Joshi and Arjun Manohar starting the proceedings for DBMSC. And so far they've just lost 1 wicket in form of a run out. The captain tonight for DBMSC Steel is Mr. Rohan Nayak. And the playing 8 for DBMSC Steel is Arjun Manohar, Jay Joshi, Rohan Nayak, Prashanta Kumara, Krishna Karate, Dili Sara, Nashwan and Isru. Nadur and Saqib is on the bench, and for Red Knights, Sohail Qazi is warming the bench for this finale. 2 really strong sides. Zedi starting the proceeding with the 3rd over. It's a good ball. It's a good ball. It was late swing. It was late swing. It landed within the the good area and hence not given a wide. The official for tonight is my friend Shahbaz, a very consistent umpire there. A lot of experience officiating in indoor games. So we are going to see an even contest even from the umpire's perspective because he's pretty stern with his decisions. That was a good diamond down up there. Oh, good ball there by Zeri. Keeping it tight on the stumps, bringing it in. Luckily for Arjun, he got his leg before the stumps. And here in indoor cricket, there is no leg before wicket if you're playing a shot. Oh, hesitancy over there. Good call there by Jay Joshi. It wasn't played well by Arjun Manohar. He had just placed it into the gap on the offside, but went straight to Firoz Dawood, who was quick to return it back. Luckily, no damage done. Score is still 5 runs. Zedi has come back strong after that rank full toss. Well bowled. Out there. And that is a wicket. Second wicket over here for the Red Knights. And they are making this final an interesting one. The odds are stacked against him. They are against the heavyweights. DBMSC Steel, usually the favorites. But you cannot discount Red Knights out. They have been playing some good cricket over the last 1 year. And the boys in the Red Knights camp have improved and gelled so well. And all credits there given to the captain Saad Aslam, who's been leading from the front. Done a great job with these bunch of players. With Chandra supporting from outside. What a stop there by Akhil Karkera. Brilliant piece of fielding on the third line leg side. One of the best fielders on the third line leg side, Akhil Karkera. Back in a flash. Luckily, Jay was not in any kind of rush to go for that run. The score is 0 at the end of 3 overs. And Red Knights have kept things tight. Red Knights have kept things tight. And they've made this consistent pair of Jay Joshi and Arjun Manohar work hard. And the pressure of the finale is showing over here already. Firoz Dawood to bowl the last over of the first skin. Short ball outside the off stump. Yashita. Good jump there on the third line. Well saved. Single there. Yashita and Firoz both making it to the Masters probable list for the Tri-Series. Good ball, and how well Saad has been doing on the leg side. Brilliant stop there. He's filling in for Sohail Ghazi, who's one of the best leg side fielders. But Saad is the captain. Sohail has been benched tonight, so he's filling in. And what a good job he's done over there on the leg side. Good ball. A beautiful down up there by Jay Joshi on the offside for 2 runs. The score is moved on to 3. But DBMSC are feeling the heat over here. Red Knights is not letting them get away. And that is always going to be an advantage to Red Knights. If you can keep the first pair of DBMSC quiet, you can set the tone for the game. Another chance there. Luckily, no damage done. The score has moved on to 4. Firoz Dawood has not been able to keep the ball up. He's bowling length over here. He needs to keep it going further up. 2 more balls to go. What a good delivery. Finally puts it at the right area and at the right length. It was further up, and hence Jay did not have the comfort to play a down up on the offside. The score is 4 runs so far. 1 more ball to go. Wicket over here will be advantage Red Knights, because that means DBMSC will come out in negative. Oh, well done, Evan Kodros. What a beautiful save. Firoz Dawood putting his leg on the line over there, deflecting, but good dive there by Evan Kodros, saving 2 more runs for the Red Knights. DBMSC finish on a score of 7. Jay Joshi and Arjun Manohar have finished the proceedings on a score of 7. And now we've got the second pair. the vice captain Nashwan Nasir along with Mr. Guruji Krishna Karate. Krishna Karate, an ex-UAE international cricketer, presented the UAE international team in the outdoor. And now he's here at the indoor. Saad Aslam to start over number 5, right arm over the wicket. The captain taking things into his own hands. Short ball, cramping there, Krishna Karate for room. Speaking about the UAE international team, what a day this has been for the UAE international outdoor team. We have just won the quadrangular series. We've won the qualifiers as well. And we've booked ourselves a place at the T20 World Cup to be held in Australia later this year. What an achievement this has been for the UAE international outdoor team, led by the experienced Ahmed Raza, and what an innings Mohammad Wasim played tonight. 112 runs on 66 balls. And that is a moment of magic over here by Akhil Karkera. It was played beautifully by Nashwan Nasir. A down up on the leg side, but cleanly collected by Akhil Karkera, and he takes the stumps down and he is pumped. And what a start this has been in pair number 2 for the Red Knights. The tails are buzzing, the Red Knights are hot. Nashwan has pulled a muscle, and we were just talking about the UAE outdoor team. They've qualified for the 2020 World Cup to be held in Australia. Mohammad Wasim scoring 112 out of 66 balls. It was the finale against the Irish, and this is the 5th time in a row that UAE has beaten Ireland. That is some achievement. Mohammad Wasim scoring 2 centuries in a span of 12 international T20Is. A rare feat over there. Probably one of the first to do it. And we are feeling proud that it is one of the players from the UAE cricket arena to get his name there. And DBMSC is playing this finale. A player that represents DBMSC, Rohan Mustafa. What a crucial part he played in this finale. 3 wickets and scored 37 not out. He's not here tonight because he's on national duty. Otherwise he would be playing this finale. He's playing for the UAE outdoor international team, and what an all-round performance. 3 wickets, 37 runs. We are back with Indo cricket. Saad Aslam. Good ball there, shaping away. Second pair in a row where Red Knights have kept them in negative. And that is always going to be an advantage if you're going to keep the first over of every pair into negative. You're not letting them get away. You're keeping things tied. And Saad Aslam is bowling a beautiful line over here. Third ball called there by Shehbaz, the official for tonight. We are here at Insportz, the home of Indo cricket in the UAE. It's the DBMSC Steel versus Red Knights. Red Knights winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. Third ball coming up. Short ball, but woo, out. What a wicket there. What a wicket there. Disaster. Disaster over here for the DBMSC Steel. The champions are under pressure. The defending champions are under pressure. And why do I feel that Red Knights have found the secret? And they are breaking this fortress that DBMSC has created. Is the fortress going to be breached tonight? The finale. We always end up seeing DBMSC playing the finale, and 8 out of 10 times they end up winning it. But tonight, Red Knights have come up with a plan, and that plan is working. And the plan is working, and it is making them look so good. What a team this is turning out to be. Score is -1, and Yashita, the probable for the Masters, Yashita Abikun, going left arm over the wicket. Another wicket. Oh! Could be a chance. Could be a chance. Not out, given by the umpire. Questions being asked. Can we go into a DRS? No, says Saad Aslam. So no DRS call there. But what a line Yashita has bowled. Red Knights have never won the Premier Division. Why do I feel tonight is going to be the night? They have been deserving throughout. They have played great cricket over the last 1 year. They've been a team to reckon with. They've been consistently performing in all the Premier Divisions. And tonight they've come up with a plan which is working. Well bowled, Yashita Abikun. He's targeting the leg stump. What bowling there. Beautiful line and length by Yashita. Fantastic bowling there by this Sri Lankan, the left armer. Full delivery there, Akhil Karkera. No, it's Firoz Dawood, it's Firoz Dawood. What a good return there by Firoz Dawood. A bit of background for Yashita, who used to play for Red Knights B. He put up some consistent performances, kept knocking the door, and Chandra had to get him into the Premier Division. And he's been a complete game changer for Red Knights, creating that variety with the left armer. He's a left-handed fielder as well, so creating that opportunity. He's a left-handed batsman, gives that variety as well, along with Saad Aslam, who's a left-handed batsman as well. And what a story it's been for Yashita. He's made his way into this Premier team purely on performances. Yashita Abikun, probable for the Masters, the UAE Masters team. And we're getting the 7th over, and the score is only 2 runs currently. DBMSC Steel are only on 2. The first pair of Arjun Manohar and Jay Joshi managed to put up 7 runs. The second pair of Nashwan, who's the vice captain along with Krishna Karate, are currently in -5. This is a rare scenario. You don't see DBMSC being in negative after almost 2 overs of the pair. But Red Knights are keeping things tight. And we've got the flashy bails as well, courtesy Insportz. What a shot by Guruji. Krishna Karate thumps it for a 7 straight over the bowler's head. What a beautiful strike by Krishna Karate there. And that's a 7 there. The score moves on to 9. And suddenly Rohan Naik is pumped. Played it on the leg side. No runs there. So DBMSC is not going to be an easy opponent. You're not able to knock them down simply. They're going to keep coming back at you. And Red Knights need to be consistent. Whoa! What a ball, Rais Ahmed. What a beautiful delivery. It was a perfect ball on the off stump, on the 5th stump. Edge there, but Zaidi is not a regular keeper and he puts it down. What a ball there, Rais. Probably the ball of the day. Another good ball. Well played there by Nashwan Nasir on the offside for a down up. 2 more runs. Z Nawaz with a backhand throw. But no damage done. The scores moved on to 11. Live scenes brought to you by AS Live. This is the Premier Division of the Insportz. It is also the selection tournament for the Tri-Series that is coming up later in March against the South Africans and the English team. It's going to be a Tri-Series, England, South Africa, UAE. It's going to be held here at Insportz. And people are fighting it out to make it into the men's team. We've already got the probables out. We've already got the probables out of the Masters. A lot of the players on show tonight are part of that probables list. The entire playing 8 of DBMSC are in the probables list. The almost 7 of Red Knights are in that probables list as well. And that is why these guys are playing this finale, because they've been so consistent. What a ball by Firoz Dawood. That was an outswinger, a perfect delivery. Nashwan Nasir is finding it difficult when the ball's leaving him away. He's flashing at it. Firoz Daud over the wicket. Leading edge. And Nashwan has been struggling with that outswinger. We have a live chat that is going on in this live. Make sure you put your comments there. If you feel something, you can put it out there. What do you think of the probables list? Who do you think have missed out? Who do you think deserves to be in that probable list? What is your prediction for the match tonight? Is it going to be Red Knights or is it going to be DBMSC Steel? Get going with your chats. One more ball to go. DBMSC Steel are on a score of 14-7 for the first pair of Arjun Manohar and Jay Joshi. The second pair of Nashwan Nasir and Krishna Karate have managed to put up 7 runs as well. So identical starts for both the pairs. The score is 14. There's one more ball to go. Can Nashwan tap this away on the offside for 2 more runs? Firoz Daud over the wicket. Full toss there. And that is a bread and butter shot for Nashwan Nasir. 2 more runs on the offside. The score has moved on to 16. There's one more ball to go. Firoz Daud. Can he pick up a wicket over here? Firoz Daud. To Krishna Karate. Good ball there. Lucky escape there for Krishna. Good call there for Nashwan Nasir. And now the captain, Rohan Naik, is in along with Dilli Sara. And this is going to be a very important pair because the entire momentum of DBMSC Steel is going to depend on this pair. It's the captain himself, Rohan Nayak, along with Dilli Sara. The score is 16. The tone is set by Red Knights. If they can pick up a couple of wickets in this pair, they are going to keep things very tight because the last pair is going to be Isru Umesh, along with them the dangerous Prashanta Kumara. He can change the course of any innings with his batting. But if Red Knights keep the pressure on, it's going to pass on to Prashanta Kumara as well. We will have to wait and see how this unfolds. Saad Aslam, the captain himself, bowling to the captain, Rohan Nayak of DBMSC Steel. Full ball outside the off stump, swinging away. Rohan Nayak feeling for it, not in the groove. Peppy character, charged up, fitness freak. Always taking the fight to the opponent. Saad Aslam to Rohan Nayak. What a ball there. Oh, half a chance. Fumble there from Yashida Abikun. Lucky escape for Rohan Nayak. And pair number 3 of Rohan Nayak and Dilli Sara are off the mark. Saad is not impressed. It is left-handed Yashida. It went on to his strong arm as well. Should have converted that. Full toss there. But look at Akhil Karkera. What a stop there. 2 good friends against each other. Rohan Nayak and Akhil Karkera. Lucky escape again for Rohan Nayak. Good bowling there from Saad Aslam. Dilli Sara early into his shots. Seeing a short ball, his eyes must have lit up there. But his balance was completely off and hence he missed it completely. The score is 17. There's 2 more balls to go. But Saad has bowled 4 really good balls over here. Short ball. Well, 3 runs. That is a 3 there. Good down up there from Dilli Sara on the offside. Yashida a bit lazy. Missing that ball and resulting in a 3. Good bowling there from Saad Aslam. Rohan Nayak again trying to field that on the 5th stump. An edge luckily not going to the back net. Off the ground. No damage done. The score has moved on to 20 for DBMSC. So that will give them some comfort. They are in that 20s. That gives them the comfort. Even if they end up putting up 40, 45 runs, it's going to be a very, very tight game. And this is the Premier Division finale brought to you by Insportz. From court number 4, the home of Indo cricket in the UAE. This broadcasting is being done by AS Live. It's DBMSC Steel versus Red Knights. Good shot there. Good shot there from Dilly Sara. What a beautiful down up on the offside for 2 more runs. And the scores moved on to 22. Z Nawaz for the first time in this finale with the ball in his hand. And Rohan Nayak is living on the edge. Rohan Nayak is living on the edge. This is the 3rd time that he's got away with a run out. But that was a really good shot by Rohan Nayak. And because Dilly Sara played that good down up, it gave confidence to Rohan Nayak to repeat the same. Z Nawaz with the 3rd ball. Full toss there. And oh, and 4th time. This is the 4th time that Rohan Nayak has played with his luck and got away with it. Z Nawaz needs to come back with his line and length. Good ball there. Another. You need to be as lucky as Rohan Nayak. Another run out goes down begging, and this is going to cost Red Knights. 4 run outs missed. This will prove to be expensive over here. They could have pulled the score back into negative, but they are letting Red Knights the DBMSC get away. And Z Nawaz is not a happy camper over here. He's bowling a good line, but the fielders are not supporting with direct hits. 2 more balls to go. Z Nawaz bowling to Rohan Nayak. Beautiful call there from Rohan Nayak. He played a beautiful down up on the offside. But what a great call that was. He knew he had punched it really hard. And it went to Feroz Dawood, who's one of the good fielders in the Red Knight setup. And he was quick to call it as a no. People watching us live, these are the ways you learn Indo cricket. You should not run for everything. Even if you've played a good shot, you should know how well you've hit the ball, to which fielder it's going to, and your partner as well. It is a game of pairs. It is not an individual game. And Red Knights proving that as a team, they are going to be tough opponents for this DBMSC. Completely decimated in the first qualifier by DBMSC Steel. Red Knights lost the qualifiers, but what a comeback it's been for them. Dominating performance against the SFS in the qualifier too. Booking a place in the finale. And now, with advantage against DBMSC Steel. Akhil Karkera going over the wicket. He's now switched on to leg spin. Every time he bowls over the wicket, it's leg spin. And beautifully played by Dilly Sara. Plays it off the back foot. 2 more runs on the leg side. A good down up. Akhil Karkera used to be a medium pacer, but he switched on to his leg spin. He thinks that can be his strength. Again, shot there. And well played by Rohan Nayak for a 2. Flighted there, but a good call by Dilly Sara. Well bowled by Akhil Karkera. He flights that one up and gets his line back. Akhil Karkera. Short ball. That is not going to work. That is not going to help Red Knights. They are letting this third skin get away. They could have put pressure. Two more balls to go. Flighted, but very well bowled by Akhil Karkera. So what we've seen is if Akhil Karkera pitches the ball up, It turns out to be a good ball, but because it's the leg spinner, it's really difficult to control. He's trying his level best. Short ball. Well played there by Rohan Nayak. A good dive there from Dilisara. No damage done. Danger averted. Scores moved on to 32. DBMSC are back in this finale. DBMSC Steel versus the Red Knights. It's the Premier Division finale here at Insportz, the home of Indo cricket in the UAE. Red Knights winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. The first pair of Arjun Manohar and Jay Joshi with a score of 7. The second pair of Nashwa Nasir and Krishna Karade putting up 9 runs together. The third pair of the captain himself, Mr. Rohan Nayak and Dilli Sara, have so far managed to put up 16 runs in their 3 overs. The total team score has moved on to 32. We are in the last over of the third pair, which means this is the 12th over, and Zaidi is going to be finishing the proceedings off. Good friends is what Zaidi and Rohan Nayak are. They know each other well. Can Zaidi get the better of Rohan Nayak? Well bowled there. Well bowled by Zaidi. That is the strength of Rohan Nayak. If the ball is coming in and it's an over pitch delivery, he plays a good down up on the leg side. And Zaidi does exactly that. Bowls onto the leg stump. One run on the leg side. Scores moved on to 33. There are 4 more balls to go. And the pair number 3 of Rohan Nayak and Dilli Sara has done a good job. They've got DBMSC back into this finale. Dilli Sara facing Mohammad Zaidi. Mohammad Zaidi round the wicket. What a misfield. What a poor misfield there by Evin Kodros. It went through the legs of Zaidi. Evin was blinded. And that is a 5. And these runs are going to cost Red Knights. And Chandra, the manager of Red Knights, is not happy. He's frowning, looking at Evin and Zaidi. He knows that should have been saved. That could have been a dot ball. But resulted in a 5. The scores moved on to 38. 2 more balls to go. Well bowled and well played by Rohan Nayak. The 2 managers tonight, Chandra Jha of Red Knights and Saqib Nazir of DBMSC Steel. Seventh chance goes down begging, and Rohan Nayak has had a dream tonight in terms of luck. 7 times he's saved himself from getting run out there, and this is going to prove very, very expensive for Red Knights. 39 on the board, 23 for pair number 3 of Rohan Nayak and Dilli Sara. And what a comeback from DBMSC Steel. It's the last pair of Isru Umesh and Prashanta Kumara. Can this take the score above 60? Or can Red Knights fight back and restrict DBMSC Steel to below 40 runs? If that happens, Red Knights are going to be sure shot favorites. But if DBMSC Steel manages to put up 20 runs in this last skin, I am going to tilt towards the DBMSC Steel because they have one of the best bowling lineups and fielding lineups in Indo cricket. Evin Kodros round the wicket to Prashanta Kumara. Short ball. Short ball targeting the face. So Evin has come up with a good plan against Prashanta Kumara. He is not going to feed any deliveries to him. Isru facing Evin Kodros, and a beautiful down up on the offside for 2 more runs. So confident start here from Prashanta Kumara and Isru Umesh. Good delivery there by Evin Kodros. That is a 7. That is a 7 by Prashanta Kumara. And this is what this guy brings with him. The flamboyance. The flair. What a good shot. A 7 there. The scores moved on to 50. And DBMSC Steel are putting up a show tonight. After that dud start by the two pairs of DBMSC Steel, the last two pairs are taking the fight back to Red Knights. The score has been 50 now. And the Insportz is suddenly buzzing with that 7 from Prashanta Kumara. What a good down up. Oh! Missed field there. Good effort by Akhil Karkera. Deflecting on the net for 2 runs. There are 3 more overs to go. There's 1 over from Nawaz, 1 over from Akhil Karkera. And 1 from Yashita Abikun. So remember, 3 more overs to go. The score is 52. The 3 bowlers left to bowl is going to be Akhil Karkera, Nawaz, and currently bowling the 14th over, Yashita Abikun. Left arm over the wicket. Good ball. Sri Lankan bowling to the Sri Lankan. And that must have hurt the knee. In the previous game, in the qualifier, Isru had hit the knee of Yashida. And Yashida returns the favor by doing exactly that. Impacting Isru's legs. What a down up. 3 runs. 3 runs there. 3 runs and the score is 55. And DBMSC camp is pumped up. And that is what momentum does for you. Suddenly shifting towards DBMSC Steel. And it's Red Knights who have to blame themselves. What a good boundary there by Kumara. 4 more runs on the board. Those 6 runouts missed. Those 6 runouts missed in pair number 3 is going to prove to be very expensive. The score's already 59. And this is advantage DBMSC Steel. Short ball, but very well played by Isru Umesh for 2 more runs on the offside for a down up. Score 61 now. And Rohan Naik is pumped. He knows that after those 2 pairs, it's suddenly advantage to DBMSC Steel. Remember, they were starting as favorites for most of the people. But you could not write Red Knights off. And I'm still not writing them off. They are a champion side and I'm sure they're going to put up a show. They will make this an interesting game when they come out later on with the bat. What a good ball there by Yashida. Sri Lankans galore. Sri Lankan bowling to the 2 Sri Lankan pair of Isru Umesh and Prashanta Kumara. The score is 61. After 2 overs in the last pair, the score is 22 already for pair number 4. Dominating start there from Isru Umesh and Prashanta Kumara. 2 more overs are left to go. The score is 61. Saqib Nazir, the experienced Saqib of DBMSC Steel, has gone from the sides and spoken to Prashanta Kumara and Isru Umesh. He's passed on the message and told them what exactly needs to be done. It's going to be Nawaz to bowl the second last over of the DBMSC Steel innings. Down the leg wide. Rare extra. I think this is the first extra given by Red Knights tonight. So they've been really good with the bowling. First extra conceded. Score 63. Good ball again there by Nawaz. He's trying to target. He's come up with a plan. He's trying to target the legs of Isru Umesh. He knows that is the weak point. And he's executing the plan well. Good shot there. Just a single though. Good stop there by Nawaz. The scores moved on to 64. 4 more balls, 3 more balls to go for Nawaz. He's going over the wicket. That is bad bowling. That is bad bowling. He's keeping it on the leg stump. He's trying to target the legs of the Sri Lankan pair. But in exchange, he's conceding extras. If he keeps it on the stumps, he can make it interesting as well. This is the finale of the Premier Division, brought to you by Insportz. DBMSC Steel versus Red Knights. Full toss there by Nawaz, played it straight back. 1 more ball to go. The score is 66 so far. Good delivery, but very well played by Kumara, who pushed it on the wrong hands of Saad Aslam. He's a right-handed fielder. It was on his left hand and it created a gap. 2 more runs conceded. Score is 68. And now the last 6 balls of the DBMSC Steel innings. Can Red Knights come back over here? They started off really well by putting pressure on pair number 1 and pair number 2. But the pair number 3 of Rohan Naik and Dilli Sara punched right back, put up a score of 23. And the last pair of Isru and Prashanta have now managed to put up 29 runs. Short ball. 2 more runs on the offside. A good down up. Scores moved on to 70 and this is looking mighty. This is looking like it's going to take some kind of chase from Red Knights. 70 runs on the board. At the start of the innings, after 2, they have their best pair of Prashanta Kumara and Isru Umesh totally in control of the skin. They are on 31 together. 5 more balls to go. 9 runs will be a skin of 40. A skin of 40 as a last skin in a finale, putting up a target, is total momentum at your side. Akhil Karkera now switching to leg spin. Can be a catch. A down up, but it went off the back net for a single. 71 on the board. 4 more balls to go. Can Kumara take the bait that Akhil is throwing at him? Flighted. 3 runs. 3 runs. This kind of bowling is going to be very difficult to execute against Kumara because you're always under pressure. You're seeing him come down. Well bowled. Now this was a good ball by Akhil Karkera. Alters the length. No damage done. Score is 74. 2 more balls to go. This pair has put up 35 runs together. The last 2 pairs have put up 58 runs out of 74. Short ball. What a down up on the offside. 2 more runs. And that puts a smile on Saqib's face. Last ball. Akhil Karkera with his leg spinners to Prashanta Kumara. Full toss there. But Kumara doesn't take the bait. He looks at the bigger picture. The score is 78-39 for the last skin of Prashanta Kumara and Isru Umesh. 24 for Kumara, 19 for Isru Umesh. What a start this has been. $15 for Isru Umesh, 24 for Prashanta Kumara. Total score of 39 for skin number 4. DBMSC Steel have put up 78 runs, which means Red Knights have to put up a score of 79 to win this Premier Division finale. They can tie the game and take it to 78, but they'll need to be on top in terms of the skins. If the skins are tied, it will go to the last skin, and the last skin is the mighty 39. Which means Red Knights will have to score 79 runs if they have to make a comfortable victory over here and not leave it to the skins. quick rundown. DBMSC Steel versus Red Knights. This is the Insportz Premier Division finale. Red Knights winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. Started beautifully. The first two pairs were put up at 7 and 9 respectively. The third pair of Rohan Nayak and Dilly Sara putting up 23 runs together. 23 runs together. And that shifted the momentum towards the DBMSC Steel. The fourth pair of Prashanta Kumara and Isru Umesh completely decimated the bowling of Red Knights. 39 on the board. The total team score is 78. 79 is what will be needed by Red Knights to win this game and this finale. And we are going to quickly go and announce the probables for the UAE men's team. So we all know there is a tri-series coming up. England and South Africa are coming down to the UAE to play in a tri-series battle at the Insportz. And the UAE international men's team is going to be competing in there. The 18 people that have been shortlisted is the man you saw bowling the last over, Akhil Karkera, the captain of DBMSC Steel, Aqib Malik, who's missing this tournament as he's away in Pakistan at the moment. Arjun Manohar, who was the opening pair of DBMSC Steel. Dilly Sara, who put up that fight back along with Rohan Nayak in the third pair. Ehtisham Sabir, Hariharan Gurumurthy, Hatim Patwa, Isru Umesh, who we just saw in the last pair as well, along with Jay Joshi, Nadir Hussain, Nakash Nazir, Nashwan Nasir, Prashanta Kumara. What a game changer. He's going to be the wicketkeeper for the UAE men's team. Prem Vyas, the backfielder. Raish Chaudhary, who we saw earlier tonight with the ball. Rishi Ramchandani, the talented youngster. Saad Aslam, the captain of Red Knights. Along with a surprise entry, Yashida Abikun. What a dream turnaround this man has had. He's made it into the probables list of the UAE men's team that is going to be playing against South Africa and England later on in March here at Insportz at the Tri-Series. So those 18 are going to be competing against each other in the camp to make it into the 12. Congratulations to all the probables that have been shortlisted. It is a big achievement to be 18 of the finest cricketers in the UAE to represent your country. It's an honor to represent your country. All the hard work that people have put in over the last 2 years, sacrificing on family time, coming out in the evening after working throughout the day, is now paying reaps. 36 people have been shortlisted, 18 in the UAE men's team, 18 in the UAE Masters team, out of which 24 are going to be competing against England and South Africa. We are back with this finale. It's Red Knights who's got the bat in their hands. It's the consistent openers of Red Knights. Saad Aslam, the captain himself, along with Zedi. Dilly Sara going round the wicket for DBMSC Steel. Ooh, generating a lot of pace there. Dilly Sara, that was a quick delivery. Two good deliveries there by Dilly Sara, keeping it tight, keeping it on the stumps, generating a lot of pace there from round the wicket. It's the third ball. Red Knights under pressure. White, no ball, no ball. Oh, they still ran, they still ran. The no ball was for the overstep. Dilly Sara overstepping. The popping crease. The crease in Indo cricket is forbidden. You have to have your leg behind the white line. You cannot be touching the white line. It was a third ball opportunity, no ball. And Zedi and Saad managed to get a buy away and a good shot there from Zedi. A good down up on the offside for 2 more runs. The score is 5. So Red Knights are off to a good start so far. Last ball to go. Dilly Sara is charging in. And the tails of DBMSC Steel is up. They are buzzing inside court number 4. There's a lot of chatter going around. Oh, no. Rohan Nayak missed fielding over there. Probably one of the weak links in terms of fielding for the DBMSC Steel. But I would take this weak link in my team at any point of time. What a fight back he put up in pair number 3. He's going to be very difficult candidate when he has the ball in his hand later tonight. In swinging Yorkers there. Red Knights will have their task cut out. They'll have to really watch out for Rohan Naik. He is pumped. He's completely pumped tonight. But Red Knights are not giving up. They're putting up a show over here. The score is 6. So that is a really good start when you are chasing a score of 79. And we've now got a Sri Lankan replacing a Sri Lankan. Isru Umesh going round the wicket to bowl over number 2. And look at Arjun. Almost pulled off an Imran Tahir. He was running away with his hands spread out. Currently Dahani is famous for doing that. Arjun trying similar tactics over there. Luckily, no damage done. And that must have hurt. Did that hit the leg of Saad Aslam? These days, these youngsters are wearing protective gears on their leg because that is the kind of pace the bowlers are generating in Indo cricket at the moment. Even this Indo ball can hurt. Isru Umesh, third ball. Pressure on. Is it going to be wide outside the off stump? Isru Umesh keeps it in. Very well played by Saad Aslam. Danger averted. Score is 8. Well played there by Zedi. He knows the runs have come. All he needs to do is just watch out. Make sure there is no damage done over here. A lot of people are watching us live tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into the Insportz channel on YouTube. These scenes are brought live to you by AS Live. Really good pictures being broadcasted over here from Insportz, the home of Indo cricket in the UAE. It's the Premier Division finale. Red Knights versus the DBMSC Steel. Red Knights winning the toss, deciding to field first, putting DBMSC to bat in. They put up a score of 78 runs. While chasing, the first pair of Zaidi and Saad Aslam are putting up a show over here. The score is 9 at the end of 2 overs. So far, no damage done, which means the advantage is now tilting towards Red Knights. Remember, they've got 2 really important players coming in pair number 2 and pair number 3. It's going to be Akhil Karkera and Z Nawaz. They're both match changers. And the last pair of Feroz Dawood and Evin Kodros have been performing consistently. So this is going to be a very interesting final. It's Arjun Manohar who's got the ball in his hand, who's going to be bowling round the wicket, I guess. The official tonight is Shehbaz. It's DBMSC Steel bowling and defending 78 runs. Arjun Manohar round the wicket with his medium pacers. What a good down up there. What a beautiful down up there by Zaidi on the offside for 2 more runs. Score is moved on to 11. What a beautiful down up by Saad Aslam on the offside for 2 more runs. And supporters of Red Knights are pumped. All the players who have represented Red Knights a year. We've got Ankit Bakhchandani, who's at Insportz. We've got Rohan Talreja. We've got Meet Dalal. So the support is there for Red Knights. Can they put up a show for the spectators? The Insportz is buzzing tonight. It's the big finale. This is also the road to the UAE team for the Tri-Series. Arjun Manohar, one of the probables, going round the wicket. Good ball there, but well played by Zaidi. Third ball there, third ball there. Third ball there. Can Red Knights see this ball off? If they do see this ball off, it's going to be advantage Red Knights. Arjun Manohar with the third ball there, round the wicket. What a good down up, but can that, oh, that's 3 runs. Now, 2 given by the umpire. Scores moved on to 15. 1 more ball to go. What a finale this is turning out to be. Red Knights have put up 15 runs. They're chasing down a score of 79. Remember, DBMSC Steel are defending champions. Red Knights were the runners-up in the last edition. It's the replica of the last Premier Division finale. It's Red Knights versus DBMSC Steel. They're chasing down a score of 79. So far, no damage done. 78 is what DBMSC put up while batting first. 79 is what is needed to be won for Red Knights to lift the Premier Division trophy. The score is 15. Chandra is on his feet. You know, when Chandra is on his feet, this is going to be very interesting because he's completely pumped over here. He's a charged man. Completely changed the face of Red Knights. Brought in players, trained them, gave them coaching, put up bowling machines. And he's now bearing the fruits. It's Jay Joshi to bowl the last over. Beautiful down up by Zaidi. That looks so good to your eyes. He went on his one knee and played a pull sweep for a down up on the leg side for 2 runs. You can only see this in Indo cricket, right? It's a pull sweep for 2 runs against an off spinner. Beautiful shot there by Zaidi. Not a ball, no, it's a dead ball there. Jay Joshi losing the grip on the ball. Flighted, but well done by Kumara. Luckily for Saad, he was grounded. Otherwise that would have been a wicket. 4 more balls. Can they come out on a score of 20 runs? Jay Joshi going over the wicket to Saad Aslam, who's a left-hander. What a beautiful down up by Saad Aslam. 2 more runs on the leg side. The score moved on to 19. 3 more balls to go. Can Zaidi keep his cool and take a score of 20 plus runs? That will give some comfort for the next 3 pairs that are going to follow. Good ball there by Jay Joshi, keeping things tight on the off stump. Zaidi trying to play a down up. Was cramped for room over there. 2 more balls to go. Flighted, but what a shot there by Zaidi. 2 more runs on the leg side. 21 runs on the board. And I will stand and clap because he's done it twice. 2 times in a row. Beautiful stroke play there from Zaidi on the leg side. Our scores moved on to 21. Last ball to go. So far, no luck for DBMSC Steel. No damage done. Well played by Saad Aslam. He knows what is the advantage of this 21 runs that they've fought really hard for. They implemented themselves. They did not fall for the bait. 2 spinners were put in, but they did not give up. They played the beautiful down ups. 21 up for Mohammad Zaidi and the captain himself, Saad Aslam. What a start, 21 on the board. Score of 79 is what is needed by Red Knights to win this finale. And they've already got the platform. The captain has put his hand up and scored 21 runs as pair number 1. 3 more pairs to go. It's the pair number 2. Skin number 2 of Rais, Mohammad Rais Ahmed, along with Z Nawaz. Z Nawaz taking strike, and Krishna Karate has got the ball in his hand. Rais Chaudhary is going to be at the non-striker's end. What a delivery. What a delivery, and that could be a wicket. Oh! If that had hit the stumps, that would be out. Luckily, Z takes a single due to the misfield. The ball hitting on the stumps and deflecting. No chance there for Dilisara, but he did well to recover. If that would have hit a stump, that would have been the first wicket for DBMSC Steel. Luckily, no damage done, and pair number 2 is away. And I think Rais is a better bet to face Krishna Karate, because Z Nawaz tries to create a room and tries to create room on the offside to tap it on the offside. And someone like Krishna Karate, who's a skiddy customer, proves lethal, because once you miss, he's going to hit the stumps. Well played, plays it with a straight bat, Rais Chaudhary, also one of the probables in the UAE lineup. It's a third ball, and what a turnaround Rais has had in terms of form and commitment. And he's away. Oh! That was safe though. Rais is away. Score is moved on to 23. Oh, Z Nawaz does it always does it, and then blames the partner. This is something that he needs to change. He cannot play a shot on the offside and just take off. He should have learned, looking at DBMSC Steel, when they play a good shot on the offside, but they know they've hit it hard towards the fielder, they will never leave the crease. And Z Nawaz has done the same mistake over and over and again. He's taken off, and that has resulted in the first wicket for DBMSC. First time some inroads have been created. The score is 18, -3 for the spare. First wicket for DBMSC Steel in pair number 2 now. This is the first time they've created any kind of damage, and it's come in form of a run out. Z Nawaz, short of his crease at the batting end, and it's now the captain Rohan Nayak going round the wicket to Rais Chaudhary. Ooh, what a ball! Wide ball given by the umpire. Rohan Nayak is not happy. Wide given by the umpire on the legs. People watching us live on the Insportz channel at YouTube, I would want you to comment. Please give us your predictions. Who do you think is going to win this finale? 78 is what has been put up by DBMSC Steel. 79 is what is required by Red Knights. 21 for the first pair. The second pair is so far at a score of -1. It's Rohan Nayak who's bowled 2 really good deliveries, asked questions. Rais Chaudhary, focused. Can this be a cutter? It is, oh, in swinger again. And this is why I say Rohan Nayak is a deadly combination with the ball in his hand. He put up a show tonight with a bat, fought back. The luck was on his side, but he still fought back and put up a score of 23. But now he's got the ball in his hand. He's the captain of DBMSC Steel, and he's making things count. Well bowled there. Lucky escape for Rais Chaudhary. Gets a single. Right, 21. Danger averted there by Raees Chaudhary on the third ball. Rohan Nayak bowling to Z Nawaz now. He had no idea. That ball was swinging in sharply. Z Nawaz is trying to push this. He's had a good tournament. He's bowled really well in the qualifier one. Got two good bowled, one to Harihar and one to Russell. But now he's got the bat in his hand. Last ball of Rohan Nayak. Can he play it out? Good shot there by Z Nawaz. 3 runs on the offside. The score is 24. The score is 24 and Z has just played a beautiful down up on the offside for 3 runs. The game is going down to the wire. Rohan Nayak asking me if that was a wide. What do you think? You have been watching live with us. Please comment. Do you think that first ball was a wide ball or was it a good ball? The lovers of Indo cricket watching us live, they know this is a big game. 16 of the best Indo cricketers are right now on display. 24 runs on the board. And now the wicketkeeper Prashanta Kumara has got the ball in his hand. Get ready for some bouncers. Short ball, beautifully tapped on the offside by Z Nawaz for 2 runs. The score's moved on to 26. Z Nawaz is making a statement over here. He's making a comeback after that bad start in the first over. Good play there from Z Nawaz. He's playing with a straight bat and he's tapping it on the offside. Ooh, how did that miss the stumps? Inside edge, just kissing the leg stump. Luckily for Raees Chaudhary, it does not disturb the bail. Lucky escape there for Red Knights and Raees Chaudhary. Another good ball, very well played by Raees Chaudhary for a single. A good down up. Kumara keeping things tight, keeping it up. So far we've not seen the short delivery. He's kept it straight and up to both these batsmen. There are 3 fielders on the leg side. Rohan Nayak, Arjun Manohar in the center. Krishna Karate a little further behind from the third line. Short ball, very well played by Z Nawaz. Lucky escape for Raees Chaudhary. 2 more runs. Score moves on to 29. The score is 29 and Red Knights are not giving up over here. They are fighting back. 29 on the board. They're chasing 79 runs. 50 more runs is what is required for Red Knights to win this game. Kumara round the wicket. Oh! How did that miss the stumps again? Raees Chaudhary has come out to bat in skin number 2 with Rohan Nayak's luck. Everything is missing the stumps. Scores 29. There's a hurdle happening. DBMSC Steel will be worried. The last time these guys were facing against each other, they kept DBMSC to a single-digit score. But it's a different day. Different momentum that Red Knights have carried into this game after that thumping win against the SFS. The score is 29. And we've got 1 more over to go in pair number 2. And it's going to be the vice captain, Nashwan Nasir, who's going to be coming round the wicket. He's going to be bowling quick. Short ball. Well played. Z Nawaz was napping. Out. That was a 50-50 mistake. Both the players were at fault over there. It was played as a down up. It could have been avoided by Raees Chaudhary, but he took off. Z Nawaz was admiring and looking at Nashwan Nasir. If he had taken off, he would have made it in. Mistake committed by both the players there, Zee Nawaz and Raees Chaudhary, and that is a bad wicket. That is a bad wicket to give away. That is another wicket. Oh! Isru with a backhand throw at the non-striker's end. Luckily missing the stumps for Raees Chaudhary. Raees is also riding on his luck. Short ball, and Raees Chaudhary showing some sensibility over here and avoiding that run. Score is 25. Things are still even Stevens. 54 more runs to win. Good ball. Oh, almost a wicket there. Luckily, no damage done, just a single. Scores moved on to 27, has it? 26. The scores moved on to 26. A lot of chatter there in the center. Both the sides are pumped up. There's banter. There's some sledging. Good ball there by Nashwa Nasir. A short cutter came in sharply for Raees. Hit his knuckles. No damage done, and yes, he's checking his knuckles. The sound was of the knuckles. So a timeout over there. And that will give me an opportunity to announce the Emirates Indoor UAE Men's Probables for the Tri-Series. It's Akhil Karkera, Aqib Malik, Arjun Manohar, Dilli Sara Sasanka, Etisham Sabir, Hariharan Guru Murthy, Hatim Patwa, Isru Umesh, Jay Joshi, Nadir Hussain, Nakash Nazir, Nashwan Nasir, Prashanta Kumara, Prem Vyas, Raees Chaudhary, Rishi Ramchandani, Saad Aslam, and Yashida Abikun. Danger averted. Scores moved on to 27 at the end of two skins. 21 for the first pair. 6 runs for the second pair. 52 is what is needed by Red Knights to win this finale. And we've got pair number 3. Akhil Karkera along with Yashida Abikun in the center for Red Knights. This is going to be a make or break pair. Like I said, Rohan Naik and Dilli Sara was the crucial pair for DBMSC, and they bailed DBMSC out with a solid 23. If Akhil Karkera and Yashida puts up 25 over here, they are going to bail Red Knights out. Go down up there by Akhil Karkera on the offside. 2 runs against Dilli Sara, who's going to be bowling the 9th over. Things are getting seriously heated up over here. This is turning out to be a very good finale. It's still hanging in the balance. Akhil Karkera, Yashida Abikun, the Sri Lankan, against the Sri Lankan. Good ball, well played, well fielded. Everything happening over here in court number 4. 16 of the best indoor cricketers in the UAE are on display at the moment. And they are playing the Premier Division finale. Good ball given by the umpire. Good ball there. It's a good ball there. It was in the line. Good call. Umpire has been very consistent throughout tonight. Third ball there. Dilli Sara keeps it full but plays it straight back to Dilli Sara, who never misses. Foolish run out there for Yashida. Round the wicket, Dilli Sara. Good ball there. Good delivery. Keeping things tight, keeping it on the leg stump. Scores 24. Akhil Karkera facing Dilli Sara. Balls! Pitch of a delivery. You missed, I hit. Dilli Sara has disturbed the timber. What a delivery. Probably the ball of the night. Akhil Karkera is not happy. Akhil Karkera is not happy. Completely missed the line of that delivery. What a wicket there by Dilli Sara. Pressure back on to Red Knights. Not out given by the umpire. Review taken by Rohan Nayak. It is a review for a run out at the striker's end. Akhil Karkera was running at the striker's end. It was a pass from Rohan Nayak to the wicketkeeper. A review call there. It was a pass actually from Arjun Manohar to Kumara, the wicketkeeper. Review call there. And we are going to be checking the DRS. Every team has the opportunity to take 2 DRS calls. 2 successful reviews means you will retain your reviews. 2 reviews per innings. Not out given by the umpire. And it's given out. Given out by the umpire. The decision has overturned. Given out by the umpire. Disaster in pair number 3 of Akhil Karkera and Yashita Abikun. Could this be the nail in the coffin? Or can Akhil fight it out? Good ball again by Krishna Karate. Keeping things tight. Keeping things on the leg stump. Can Akhil Karkera come out of the shell and take the fight back to DBMSC Steel? He has 11 balls to do this. Good shot there by Akhil Karkera. 3 runs there. 3 runs. -10 so far for this pair. And the Red Knights camp, for the first time, is feeling the heat. There is a sense of silence in the Red Knights camp over here. Because they know, oh, what a timely shot. 3 runs there, 3 runs. 3 runs there. Score has moved on to 20. But a valiant effort there from Dilli Sara. Saves a certain 5. Saves 2 runs for his team. The total team score has moved on to 20. Do not write Akhil Karkera off so quickly. He will come back. He is a champion. Short ball. Well played by Akhil Karkera. 2 more runs on the offside. A down up. Score moves on to 22. There are still 13 balls to go. They can turn around this game. Aggression there from the calm Krishna Karate. You don't see that often, and that is only because they've got the momentum on their side. They've got their tails up. They are pumped up, and they are making things difficult for Red Knights. Pair number 1 put up a score of 21. Pair number 2 put up a score of 6. Akhil Karkera and Yashita Abikun, they were high hopes because they've had a great tournament. They put up a lot of runs together in this Premier Division. But when it matters the most, they are currently in negative. There are still 12 balls to go. Rohan Nayak to Akhil Karkera. What a competition this is going to be. 2 of really good friends outside the court are against each other. You can expect some respect between these 2, but you will also see a lot of competition and a lot of sportsman spirit that they both talk about will be at display. What a ball there from Rohan Nayak. It was a cutter. Yashida was waiting for the ball to go away as he's a left-hander, but that came in. Not out. Not out. That was way outside the line of leg stump. Yashida trying to pad that off, but that swung viciously. Third ball there, third ball. Well played by Yashida. Single there. 2 more balls to go. It's Rohan Nayak versus Akhil Karkera. What do we have in store? Can we see a Satta? Can we see another wicket over there from Rohan Nayak? 2 more balls to go. Yorker. Yorker. You cannot get a better ball than that. That was full. That was swinging in. That was on the leg stump. It had everything. All the ingredients that would make a good ball. And Rohan Nayak repeats it. That is the kind of consistency this man has. He repeats the exact same delivery. He knows he is not going to take things lightly with Akhil Karkera on strike and keeps it tight. The score is 24 so far. There is 1 more over to go in pair number 3. DBMSC Steel is looking comfortable over here. But this is Indo cricket. Anything can happen. It's Prashanta Kumara with the ball in his hand. Bowling the 12th over. Going round the wicket. That is a wicket. A wicket there. Third ball. Yashita. Missing it completely outside the off stump. A yorker there by Kumara. And the wicket score is 19. -8 for pair number 3, and this is disaster for Red Knights. They were looking on course after 2 pairs, but the third pair has pulled things down for the Red Knights. And this is turning out to be a task that will be for pair number 4. It's going to be next to impossible for pair number 4 to chase the score down. Only if Yashida and Akhil can put up a couple of 7s over here, they will pull. Not out, not out, not out, not out, not out. Review call there, review call. Umpire gives it out. Umpire has given it out. Run out there. A review call over there by the batting team. Yashida, I think, has made his ground in. I think that is going to be a decision that is going to work in the favor of Red Knights. We are going to look into our camera as well. And these beautiful pictures are being brought to you live by AS Live from Insportz, the home of Indo cricket in the UAE. And there you see, zoomed in, that's where Nash collects it, takes a shy down. The cameraman has said it's out, but we're going to wait for the umpire. Still not sure. The umpire still not sure. There is the hand of Akhil there. The hand of Akhil trying to save himself. Shehbaz, who's the official tonight, is having a close look. He's checking both the angles. I think Yashida was safe, but we'll have to wait for the umpire decision. The original decision was given out. The batting team reviewed it. The score is 19 right now. We had to ask Akhil to move his hand away so that we could bring you clear pictures there. It's still in review. The umpire is still checking whether that was short of the crease or no. He's given it out originally. The batting team has reviewed it. The score is 19 right now. They're chasing down a total of 79 runs. Red Knights winning the toss, deciding to field first. They kept the pressure on in first 2 pairs of DBMSC Steel, 7 and 9 runs. But the third and the fourth pair put up 62 runs together, 62 runs, 23 for Rohan Nayak and Dilli Sara, 39 for Prashanta Kumara and Isru Umesh. And the umpire has given it out and the review is lost. He was short of the crease and he's given it out. More damage over here for Red Knights. The scores moved down to 14. And there are 4 more balls to go. Isru Umesh is going to be bowling to Akhil Karkera. The first pair of Red Knights 21, second pair 6, the third pair currently minus 13. Short ball outside the off stump. Thrown wildly by Isru Umesh, which is a rare sight. He's one of the best backhand flick fielders in Indo cricket. The score's 15 now. That's a beautiful down up by Yashita on the offside for 2 runs. Scores moved on to 17. There is 2 more balls to go. Can we see a satta from Akhil? So far we've not seen him show aggression. This is a different approach. And as I say so, he's come down the wicket. And that is 3 runs. And that is 3 runs. Misfielded by Dili Sara. He was blinded by the hand of by the hand of Kumara. Rare misfield from Dili Sara. 3 runs there. Scores 20. Last ball to go. Kumara bowling to Yashita. What a delivery. At the end of 3 pairs, Red Knights at a score of 20. This is looking like it's going in the favor of DBMSC Steel. But this is Indo cricket. It's not over till it's over. 21 for the first pair, 6 for the second, minus 7 runs for the third pair of Akhil Karkera and Yashita. The fourth pair of Evin Kodros and Firoz Dawood are going to complete the formality of this finale. This is the Premier Division finale brought to you by the Insportz, the home of Indo cricket in the UAE. It's DBMSC Steel versus Red Knights. And we are down to the last 4 overs. Red Knights chasing a score of 79, but 20 runs at the end of 3 skins. The fourth skin of Firoz Dawood and Evin Kodros are now fighting out the battle. Score is 2 because courtesy that extra, that's a wicket. No! Nashwan has missed it and Evin is not happy. He's livid with himself. He punched that hard but took off instantly. Mishit thereby from Nashwan Nasir. He had ample time to take the stumps down. Probably the moment getting to him, missing it completely. Isru Umesh going over the wicket now, changing the bowling side to Firoz Dawood. What a beautiful down up by Firoz Dawood. What a player this guy has turned out to be. One of the most improved cricketers currently in the Indo circuit. His batting was the one that was weak, but how well has he turned it around. Become one of the best batsmen of Red Knights currently. Beautiful batting by Firoz Dawood. Evin Kodros has got the aggression, but this is a very difficult task. Isru round the wicket now to Evin Kodros. Swings it again, out. That's his wicket. Wicket there. Scores moved down to 21. Score is 21. Isru going. Oh, that must have hurt. That must have hurt. That is serious pace by Isru Umesh. Score is 21. 3 more overs to go. This is in the backs for DBMSC Steel. They're going to be defending their championship. They are the defending champions here at this Premier. Red Knights will once again be runners-up, and this is going to hurt the captain Saad Aslam as well as the team manager Chandra, who worked really hard on this team, and they've got them to this position. And this has been about 3 or 4 times that they've made themselves reach the finals, but they've not been able to deliver the punch that is required to get the hands on that trophy. They will be going back to the drawing board. I know Chandra. He will be going back to the drawing board and trying to fill in those gaps that we are seeing here tonight in this finale. What a shot there by Firoz Dawood. What an improved cricketer this guy has turned out to be. 4 more runs. The score's moved on to 25. Short ball. Look at Nashwan Nasir. Look at that aggression by DBMSC Steel. No ball there for the bouncer. For the bouncer. I think it's a good call. I think it's a good call. And Nashwan Nasir has gone straight to the umpire and asked him on what grounds was that deemed as a no ball, and I think that was above the head high. In Indo cricket, it's the shoulder, and hence no ball given by the umpire. Cutter there, but heaved there from Evan Kodros. 2 more runs, lucky escape. All that Red Knights now need to do is take up the score to around 50. So at least it shows like they've put up a fight. They have definitely put up a fight over here, especially with the ball and in the first pair with the bat. Could be a wicket. Nashwan Nasir misfields. No damage done. Feroz Dawood survives. Score is 30. Two more overs to go. The score is 30 runs. We've got Arjun Manohar to bowl the second last over for DBMSC Steel. We are now trying to complete the formalities of this finale. This is the Premier Division finale brought to you by the Insportz, the home of Indo cricket in the UAE. This is the feeding tournament for the Tri-Series that is coming up later in March. It is going to be the England, South Africa and the UAE put up against each other in a Tri-Series battle. So international cricket coming to the UAE. And this is being brought to you by Insportz. We've already heard the squads, the probables that have been announced. 18 for the men's team, the UAE men's international team, and 18 for the UAE Masters international team, which is 35 and above. And 12 will be selected from that, who will be then given a chance to represent the UAE in the Tri-Series at both the Masters as well as the men's competition. Arjun Manohar around the wicket to Evan Kodros. Is he going to step down? Yes, and he does. And he plays a wild shot. Just a single for all that risk. Right, the score is 33 now. 2 more balls to go. Arjun Manohar going around the wicket to Feroz Dawood. What a beautiful down up again there from Feroz Dawood. This guy does not change his game. He plays exactly what he's learnt. Plays it with a straight bat. Score is 34. Shot there. A chance put down by Arjun Manohar. Half a chance there. Could have been a cotton bowl. Scores 34. He's disappointed. Could have picked up a wicket. Last over is going to be bowled by Jay Joshi. Jay Joshi is going to be completing the proceedings over here for DBMSC Steel. 78 against 34. This is in the bags for the DBMSC Steel. They are going to be crowned champions once again. They are the defending champions tonight. They were defending their championship against the same team they won against in the previous Premier Division, which was Red Knights. Jay Joshi going round the wicket now to Feroz Dawood. And like I said, a 40 on the board will make Red Knight looks really good. Flighted. Well played there from Feroz Dawood. 2 more runs on the offside. Champion batting from Feroz Dawood. The score's moved on to 36. It's 16 for this pair. Jay Joshi going around the wicket. 5 more balls to go. Flighted. And look at, Evan was trying to put the ball out of Alkuz. Hitting the top net, just a single. He's been trying to play that big 7 since the first over, but not able to connect anything. Well, bold Jay Joshi flighting it up, tempting it outside the off stump. No damage done. Score is 37-17 for this pair. It's the last 3 balls. The first premiere of 2022. We will shortly know that. 2 more balls to go. Comes down the wicket. Finally tries to hit. Finally gets some bat on it. But completely decimated over here. Red Knights, they were on track with the chase. But what a fight back DBMSC has put up. Last ball to go. Jay Joshi going round the wicket to Firoz Dawood. Third ball. The first premiere of 2022. The champions, DBMSC Steel. They are the defending champions and they have defended that title against the Red Knights tonight. It has been the same finale that we saw the last time in the Premier Division. Red Knights versus DBMSC Steel. And once again, the champions of 2022 Premier Division, DBMSC Steel. But a very good effort on the part of Red Knights. They've played really good cricket throughout this tournament. They fought really well. They made themselves to the finale. But they were short of a little bit of runs in the finale, scoring 79 DBMSC Steel against 39 of Red Knights. Once again, champions 2022 Premier Division, brought to you by the Insportz, DBMSC Steel. Good night, and we will see you from the presentation ceremony.
ठीक है हाँ मैं निकाल ग्रीन वाले तो ये
Right, can I call everyone out to the presentation ceremony? Let's get this completed quickly. It's already 11:30 in the night.
कितना स्कोर है 72 स्कोर है ना उसको हाँ 72 स्कोर 72 रन
मेरे को भेज रहा है
हाँ आपको भेज रहा हूँ और बेस्ट बॉलर कौन है अखिल करके रहा एक मिनट
There is biryani to follow. Let's do this, guys. Come out. Let's finish this and get going. Dada, Rohan Dada. We've already got Red Knights over here waiting for DBMSC Steel to come out. Saqib Nazir, can you get your boys out? Saqib is trying to be cool for the social media. I'm just happy Rohan Naik is not handling social media for DBMSC Steel.
ये पकड़ो आप ये मेन वाला पकड़ो ये आवाज नहीं आ रही अब इसमें बोलो उसमें
अभी आएगा तू कर जल्दी आ रहे हो कि मैं खुद से ट्रॉफी अरे क्या फर्क पड़ता है तो बेंच नया नोट लाया है स्पेशल Right, so can we have everyone over here, please? मैं बीच में नहीं आऊंगा बीच में हूँ शॉर्ट्स में हूँ Right, can I please call upon everyone to come in the front over here for the presentation ceremony? Can everyone please come here? Right, so can we start, Chandra? Right, first of all, welcome everyone to the presentation ceremony of the Premier Divisions brought to you by the Insportz, the home of Indo cricket here in the UAE. Two of the best teams of the Premier Division, Red Knights, were facing against the DBMSC Steel. We couldn't have a better finals because the way Red Knights started, it looked like it's going to be a very, very tightly contested battle. Finally, congratulations to DBMSC Steel for defending the title the second time around, and unlucky for Red Knights because this is the second time they've made it to the final in a row. Let's quickly, third time. I've been corrected, third time. 2 times in a row though. 3 times in a row. Wow, some achievement. Big round of applause for Red Knights. Right, so let's start with the awards ceremony. First up, the finale tonight, the man of the match. Any guesses? Yes, that is Prashanta Kumara. Can I please call upon? Can I please call upon Meet Dalal to give away the award? Prashanta Kumara, man of the match with a contribution of 23 runs, 24 of the bat, 2 wickets taken, 1 run conceded. What a champion, completely changed the tone of the finale tonight. Now moving on. Right, now moving on to the important awards. First of all, before we give away the awards, I would like to call upon Shabbir Bustansir to hand out the trophies, starting with the best batsman. Any guesses, guys? Right, when I was doing the commentary, I was mentioning about this player. He's come up really well. He was in the B team of Red Knights purely on his skills and his consistency. He has been promoted to the Red Knights A team. The best batsman of the 2022 Premier Division, Yashita Abikun. What a turnaround to be part of a Red Knights B team and then consistently show up in the Red Knights A team. Next up is going to be the best bowler. He used to be a medium pacer, but he's now turned himself into a leg spinner. Any guesses? Apparently the new Shane Warne from down south, it's Akhil Karkera. Sixteen wickets and 5 runs conceded. Those were the stats for Akhil Karkera. Now for the most important award. It is going to be the MVP. Do we have any guesses who's going to be the MVP? For the Premier Division 2022, the MVP is Prashanta Kumara. The most dangerous batsman in Indo cricket, and we saw it tonight how he completely changed the tone of the game. What a win. Now getting on to the main awards for tonight, I would like to call upon the runners-up tonight. Red Knights, can we have a big round of applause for Red Knights? What a tournament they've had, starting with Evan Kodros. They will be collecting their medals from Shabbir Mustansir, Evan Kodros, Akhil Karkera, Z Nawaz, Rais Chaudhary, and one of the most consistent in the Premier Division, Firoz Dawood. The best batsman of the Premier Division, Yashita Abikun. Muhammad Zaidi. And before I let the captain go up, Saad Aslam, I would like to have a small conversation with you. Saad, second time you were in the finale, very close, good fight. What do you think went wrong?
It's been a third time actually that we've come to a finale, but again credit goes to DBMSC, the way they have played. They have showed us that they are a champion team, and I would say credit goes to us as well. I mean, we started really well in the first 2 pairs, but then they played very well. They are experienced team, the experienced players of Rohan Naik and Dil Sara. So yeah, I mean, credit goes to them. They played well, but I would say that it's a learning opportunity for us, and hopefully we'll bounce back from this one.
Saad, winning the toss and deciding to bowl first in a big finale like this, what is the thought process behind that?
Actually, we've not been, to be very honest, we've not been doing very well against DBMSC, especially by batting first. So that's what we thought, that although it's a pressure situation, but we thought that, and we are a stronger bowling side and fielding unit as compared to batting. So we thought that we'll bowl first, restrict them to a lower score, and then we'll chase it down. But unfortunately, it didn't happen.
I think you did pretty well with the first 2 pairs. You kept them to a low score. What went wrong in the third pair?
Probably, I would say the energy went little down. That's what I feel. We started very well, but then we didn't feel that well. A couple of catches went down, couple of missed run-outs. And then, again, they played well. Rohan Naik, Dil Sara, they took the game away from us. So credit goes to them. And then the end pair of Kumara and Isuru. So, yeah, I mean, credit goes to them.
Right, congratulations. Hard luck for tonight. A champion team, Red Knights. Saad Aslam, the captain of Red Knights, collecting the trophy from Shabbir Mustansir, the runners-up trophy. Now calling up. Right, so we still have time for team photo. Runners-up for the 3rd time, and I'm hoping the 4th time I will see Red Knights as a champion. Truly, truly a champion side. The way they've transformed themselves and the consistency they've shown. The consistency they've shown throughout 2021. They're putting in a lot of efforts. And this is very well done by Red Knights. Now coming in to reward the champions for tonight. The Premier Division of 2022, brought to you by Insportz, DBMSC Steel, starting from the talented youngster Arjun Manohar. Jay Joshi, what a pair. The vice captain, Mr. Nashwan Nasir. Mr. Krishna Karate. The three machas in that order, Dili Sara. Prashanta Kumara. Isru Umesh. Nadir Hussain. The daddy of Indo cricket, the team manager of DBMSC Steel, Saqib Nazir. This is forced retirement for him so that others get a chance to play. Now, before we hand over the winner's trophy, I would like to call upon Rohan Nayak to have a small chat with us. Rohan, consistency is what DBMSC is all about. Were you happy losing the toss tonight?
Not really. As in, whatever comes through, as in win the toss or lose the toss, it's just not like halfway through the game. You know, we have to build up a game. Either we bat or bowl. So I think we've got very champion new ball bowlers in our team, and with Jay, Arjun, Nash also working on their skills in the camp, we've actually become a better bowling side. So hats off to the team for pulling this off.
Rohan, losing the toss, the first two pairs did not do well. You and Dili Sara were under pressure. Your backs were against the wall, but you guys came back fighting. What was going on between the two of you when you were batting in the middle over there?
I mean, credit goes to the first two pairs as well, because they started in minus. The key word here is panic. We did not panic. We believed in our skills, in our process. And I think that 7 from Krishna kind of got us into the confidence. And Dili Sara and me said we're going to run only on tap. So I think it was a very clinical performance. We laid the foundation for our most versatile player, Kumara, to come and whack around. And, you know, he actually tapped as well. The last ball was the beautiful shot that he played to end the batting innings. So I've never seen him that confident in a tap. So yeah, credit goes to the entire team, especially the first two pairs as well.
Rohan, you don't have the regulars playing for DBMSC tonight. They've been missing out this tournament, but the bench strength is actually putting their hands up.
No, absolutely, because I haven't played the first 4 league games. I was nursing an injury, so I was taking it a bit easy. So yeah, the bench strength has grown. They're working on their skills, and that's what we try to do as a team. Keep working on our basic skills. We're not really satisfied with the win. We targeted, even after scoring 78 or 50, we always target to win with all skins. That's the hunger that we have in the team. And credit goes to the youngsters that have come into the team. We really pumped in a lot of energy into the team. You know, because we oldies have been, you know, doing it for a few years. But Jai, Arjun, Nash, youngsters have really pumped us up. So thanks for that.
I thought you will take Saqib's name as well in the youngsters, but...
Yeah, no, Saqib's a legend. I mean, he pumps us with his talk. So, I mean, okay, I'll add the name of Saqib as well. Thank you.
Right, but the key word over there is that they keep working on their basics, and that is why they are the champions of the Premier Division 2022 DBMSC Steel.
Apologies for beating you tonight, Red Knights, but you've been very consistent. Special mention to Akhil and Yashita for really putting up their hands and performing at a big stage. Congratulations, keep it up. I would like to have Arjun come up and pick up the trophy, please.
So that is the Rohit Sharma moment from Rohan Nayak. Arjun Manohar picking up the Champions Trophy. Can I call upon the entire DBMSC team? Can we have the entire DBMSC team collecting the trophy? Thank you, Shabbir Mustansir. Champions of the Premier Division 2022, DBMSC Steel. Good night. We'll see you probably next month. But everyone, before you leave, let me just remind you, there is a tri-series coming up. We've already announced the probables. So keep yourself busy, keep yourself in the camp, whoever has been shortlisted. There's a lot of cricket coming our way. A lot of international cricket. And thank you, Insportz. Good night.